Hello, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the channel. If you are new to me, welcome. My name is Kelly Jackson, and I've been in talent acquisition, fancy word for recruiting, for a very long time, about 3 decades. And so I've been out here online, kind of sharing with all of my midlife corporate career professionals all things about sharing your value. How do you communicate it? How do you document it? And how do you create it? If you're currently working, if you're seeking to transition into another employer or to another employer, how do you share and articulate all of the experience and knowledge and skills that you have on a piece of paper, like a resume or a profile like LinkedIn or portfolio that you have, or a website? So we talk about how to communicate that. And if you're over the age of 50, we also talk about how to leverage our skills and knowledge and experience and transition or create something that we desire and believe in. If you're old to me, if you're OG, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. We're in this thing. So listen, we did a video, I think it was last week, and it really resonated with you all. I'll link it here. And we talked about age discrimination, I believe it was, and a little bit about age discrimination, but I share with you videos of some people that are over 50 and that are thriving, right? And so listen, first of all, we're not that old. All right, let's cut the crap. We're not that old. We're not that old. And it's a blessing if you get to reach it. If you get to reach 50, listen, if you're not there and you just like the stuff that we're sharing here on this channel, it's a blessing. It is a blessing. I had to learn that, right? But that's neither here nor there. I digress. So what I wanted to do is give you an extension of the last video. And I want to share with you a site that have some opportunities. Now, I think I talked about it in a previous video, not the one last week, but the one way before that. It's my top viewed video. So I know that it's important to you. I'll link that right here, but do me a favor, please do me a favor, because I'm going on the data and the numbers don't lie. I get that. And so that's why I'm continuing to share this information. I need you to drop in the comment what your age is. And then what is your challenge? Because I can come up with what I think, because we're probably the same age and you and I are a lot alike. But if you tell me, then I can tailor a lot of the conversations that we have on the channel. I'm not wasting your time, right? And you not looking to see when I'm gonna do it next. But if you tell me, if you drop it in the comments, then I could go after the topics. Again, I can come up with some stuff, right, of what I think you want to hear, but it's always best. And it helps the community when others peek in, right? And they have opportunities. They can see who's in the comments. Drop below what your age is and what your challenge is. So let me hop over to my screen and I'm going to share with you this age-friendly employer, as the title indicates. Let me see. Hopefully this flips over. Now listen. I think this was on the older video that I'm sharing with you. That is my highest viewed one. But I know that I didn't go in depth because I share with you several different employers. And I know what happened. Some of you on that video, if you look in the comments, you're saying, well, I looked and either, I don't know, the link's not working or they're not hiring or you couldn't find it, right? And so what I'm going to do is take my time and go through each of these as I find them for you. And share and go in depth. That way we can look together and make sure it's working and it has what you need. That's why it's also important for you to share in the comments what it is you're challenged with right now. Kelly, I am working right now, but I want to transition, but I'm a little fearful of age discrimination. Or Kelly, I'm not really good at articulating all the years of experience that I have in a resume. And by the way, if you haven't checked out my link, I am kellyjackson.com, Kelly with an I. I have a special going on right now for resume documentation, because sometimes it's a challenge to, how do I encapsulate everything I've done throughout the years on a piece of paper, right? And so that's something that we're helping you with right now. It's on special. So get in while you can. Or maybe your challenge is, yeah, I'm 57, I'm 63, I'm 67, I'm 70, I'm 51, or I'm 48, and I'm fearful of age discrimination. And I have done a lot of things. I'm just not sure when I get in an interview or I want a promotion and I'm not sure how to articulate how I've contributed to the company all of these years. If that's something that you need assistance with, you can also schedule a consultation with me so I can show you how to frame it and structure that conversation so that it's messages of value. Okay. So now let's jump into this website. Okay, so this is agefriendly.com/jobs. You can go to agefriendly.com. I'm going to leave the link below. You can join this site and become a member. They have premium level and then regular level, I believe. And so I wanted to just share with you that some of the things that you want to look for when it comes to pursuing opportunities externally or transitioning from your current employer to another employer. And the things I want you to think about this, right? Age friendly means that, hey, we're designated as an employer. We don't mind if you're 50 years of age and older. And you want to look for the seal. You see this over here where it says look for listings with this seal. And it's just a circle and it'll say age friendly. So let me give you an example. So first of all, this is what it means, just so we're clear. It's, the acronym is CAFE. And again, I talked about this in an earlier video. If you want to check that out, I talked through it and I walked through some other sites as well. The Age Friendly Institute Certified Age Friendly Employer CAFE. It's a program. It's an initiative to identify those organizations that are committed to being the best places to work for employees at or above age 50. And so we're just going to dive a little deeper into the site. I know they've updated some things, so this is why I'm bringing it back. And as you can see listed from A to Z, they have all of the employers that have designated themselves as being age friendly. So you can go through here. They also have different employer resources group, different resources for you to look and to utilize as you're on this site. They have articles. You can click here. Now they have like caregiving and things like that. Medicare, like we ain't that old. Okay. Let's just be clear. Let's not try to make ourselves older than what we are, right? We're still vibrant, thriving, ambitious, goal oriented, driven. Don't try to make yourself too old. We still that person. All right. So, but I get, the age discrimination conversation is very top of mind for a lot of us. So let's just check it out. So if we go to Atlanta, where I'm at, and I'm in HR, right? I'm in talent acquisition, which is inside of human resources. So let's just search it and see what comes up. And as you can see, there are positions here: HR BP, HR business partner director, and a human factors ergonomic specialist, whatever that is. All right. And so they have in my area, here are some of the listings, and these employers have said, listen, we're age friendly. But here's the thing now, when you go out and you start looking at these jobs, don't just go out there thinking because I'm 50, they're going to give me a job. That's not that. You still have to have the skills, the experience, and the knowledge to go after these roles. So know what your abilities are. And most important, make sure that you're just not applying thinking because I'm 50, they're going to give me a job. That's not the case. It's just like anything. If you want someone that's skilled and that's knowledgeable and has the experience and that can showcase their achievement and successes throughout their career. So make sure you have your resume updated, not antiquated with tools and outdated software and outdated messages in that resume. And because we all know first impressions, right? When you meet someone for the first time, you can kind of look at them and you size them up. And in your head, you have an impression. You have an impression about me based on how I look and how I speak, right? Is she real? Does she know what she's talking about? Is she a scam? Who is she? I get it. I do the same thing. It's okay. That's why we go and look at the Google reviews and we see on Yelp and see, what the stars are. I get it. They do the same thing to us when we're applying to their roles. They want someone of integrity that has the knowledge and background and skills and experience when they're coming in. So your first impression should be the best impression. The first impression they have of you is your resume, that document that should communicate messages of value, how you can bring value to them, not what you think should go on that document. So if you're having a challenge encapsulating all of your experience, all of your skills and knowledge on a piece of paper, then I want you to reach out to me. You can go to IamKellyJackson.com. Kelly with an I. Actually have a special right now for $99 for a resume. Listen, that's a great deal. You won't find it anywhere. If you know that you need to put all of that down and it should be laid out and structured in a way that it showcases your balance, your value, then you want to go ahead and click that button and connect with me. If you also have a challenge articulating your value, if you're in high stake conversations, that could be internally during a presentation, a team meeting, you're speaking to leadership, you're in an interview, you're having small talk, you're networking. If you're not quite sure how to convey so that you're memorable when the person walks away, or you're impactful when you're speaking, that's something you want to have, because at your age, there's a level of expectation, right? Perception is what? It's reality. It is what it is. Whether you think it's right or wrong, what you perceive about a person, that's what they're going to walk away with. That's their reality to them. So if you have a challenge articulating your value, you can schedule time with me and I can give you a framework and a structure to help you with how do I encapsulate all the years and experience that I have in a few sentences or in a way that it makes me memorable or leaves an impact when I'm speaking. That's important because that level of expectation at our age is there. So you see here that you can apply to these roles and it shows the salary, the type, and you just put in just like any job board, right? But again, these are certified age friendly. They have all the different industries based off of where you are. Let's look at another one. Let's look at Texas or Atlanta, Texas, Atlanta, Illinois. I never heard that. I'm from Illinois. Let's try Illinois and see what they got in HR. Find a job, right? Just to show you that these are real, right? Here's some more. Project manager, HR director, HR generalist, like just to show you that these are real. But again, you want to make sure that everything is polished and buttoned up before you go after all of this. Now, again, you can see at the top, it says jobs for people over 50, career advice. They have, webinars, reviews, search, and home. So I wanted to show this with you. I didn't want to keep you too long, but I did want to dive a little deeper. I know it's something we touched on early on in one of the videos that I've done, but check this out. And if you want, become a member. Again, I don't have any affiliation with them. I just wanted to share it with you, but they have been expert vetted. As you can see over here, these cafe employers are vetted and they're committed. So I can also I share this with my clients, how to kind of signal right to them. And listen, this is foreign because this has been a taboo. We want to take all the dates off and all the things to let people know that we're older, but now the tables are turning. You want to signal, listen, I have a lot of experience, right? So you want to signal. And I share this with my clients on how to do that. But the first thing you want to do is make sure everything is there, not what you want in terms of a resume or a LinkedIn profile, but what the employer is looking for. Okay. So make sure you do that. And so check this site out. You can go to retirementjobs.com as well. It looks like it kind of bleeds over into retirementjobs.com. I think I saw on the first tab here, it says right here, powered by retirementjobs.com. I think this is the one that I had on that earlier video, but I want you to go to agefriendly.com. I hope I'm not confusing you, but go to agefriendly.com. And I think they're in collaboration with retirementjobs.com. Okay. I just wanted to give you some resources and something to take a look at and take your time, go through here. I know sometimes we get in a desperate situation and we just want a job. But remember, your age sometimes is also a signal to employers and to people that this person is together, right? And they're polished. Look at that first video. And I want you to really look at those people. Right? They seem really put together. They spoke about what they loved about their jobs and how they're working with their leadership team. And you want to be pulled together. You don't want to be in a desperate mode. And if you need assistance with that, don't forget, drop in the comments and let me know what your challenges are so I can start to bring you more of that information on this channel. That's my goal. That's, you and I, again, we're a lot alike. I want to make sure it's not just what Kelly wants you to see. I can come up with topics all day, but if it's not benefiting you, what's the point? Right? So let me know your age. Don't be ashamed. Those days are over. Drop in the comments what your challenge is as well. All right. Let me know how this works for you. Tell me if it's not working. I don't know unless you tell me. Tell me. You guys are very vocal on the last video. The older one to say, I tried it. It wasn't working. So that's why I'm bringing it back and I'm diving a little deeper, but just talk to me. Let me know so I can bring to you. I'm in a lot of these organizations and I'm having a lot of conversations around us, right? So let me know what you need and I'm happy to bring it to you. Now, before you go, make sure you subscribe subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. Don't forget to check us out on every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you very much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.